Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We want to introduce you to our new friend, Zephyr. Zephyr came from a breeding farm down in northern Indiana. Second dog that we've taken from there. He came from the same farm that Macy did. And he is 5 years old. So for 5 years, he has been in the same breeding situation. He was kept pretty isolated from the other dogs. I saw the setup for him down there, and he was not around the other dogs unless it was breeding time. And he was their only male. And so he's right now a little overwhelmed because, of course, we have other dogs here, and he's not used to that. That's why I have him in the outdoor kennel, because I don't want to stress him out in the first 24 hours. I've removed him from the only home he's ever known. Totally different situation. Other dogs to play with, regular food and water. He's just a little bit overwhelmed right now. And so we're letting him decompress. And he's just a beautiful soul. Scared out of his mind, obviously. But we did get a tail wag this morning, and he is trying to show his dominance to the other dogs, as you can tell. But look at that face. And I want to show you something else, and this is very common in puppy mill dogs. This is Zephyr's food bowl. You'll notice it's empty. Why is it empty? Because we have filled this. He's only been here since about 5 o'clock yesterday. We have filled this several times, and at one point last night, I couldn't find the dish, and I thought it was the oddest thing. Well, what we learned is that he's obviously not used to being fed a whole lot. He is thin, as you can tell. He was burying not only the food, but the dish as well. So that's been an interesting situation to have to deal with. What he's doing is he's burying his food to save it for when he needs it, and only he will know where it's at. And dogs that do that, that's very common with dogs that come from puppy mills and they haven't been fed a whole lot. So we are going today to move him into the house a little bit at a time. We don't want to overwhelm him, but at least get him a few steps in the door, see how he does. The place he came from, I will share with you, I was quite bewildered yesterday. The people that had him, they are breeders. They only do golden retrievers. But I have to say, they are very nice to me whenever I go down there. They allowed me into their building yesterday, which never happens. Never, ever happens. They allowed me to take pictures. I wanted to get an idea of Zephyr's layout, where he had been. And what I noticed in the building, it's a small building, I think it was 10 by 16. It was heated. And that very much surprised me because I'd never seen that before. There was electricity out there, but unfortunately that building was just for the females and their puppies. Zephyr, I saw his area where he lived, and he just had a very simple, I believe it was wooden doghouse and a run. That was it. So, unfortunately, he's not been treated as well as the females, and we're going to make up for that really quickly. I had this urge this morning. I thought, you know what? I'm going to get up early. Now my dog Rocky is showing his dominance. I'm going to get up early and I'm going to make this dog scrambled eggs, toast, sausage, whatever he wants. But what we learned yesterday is that we tried to give him some healthy people food, and he's just not, he has no interest in human food at this point. It's just, he's just not used to it. It's just, he's overwhelmed with all the changes. And so we are giving Zephyr his decompression time. He's doing better than most when they first come in, so that's a good sign. He is not as big as Macy. Macy was 85 pounds. We believe him to be around 70 to 75. But what a beautiful soul. He's just, he wants so much to be loved, but he doesn't know how to take that. Look at that face. You don't get any better than this, people. You just don't. He's an absolute gorgeous doll. He's in the best of hands. We will take very good care of him. So we will be making some appointments for him. We will be getting him adjusted to indoor life, and we will see how he does from there. Everyone, say congratulations to Zephyr.